If you're a New Jersey victim of solar fraud, your home has been damaged as a result of the installation of the solar panels, roof leaks, water damage, or you've discovered the installer cut corners, used inferior or materials not specified in a plan or contract, this video will walk you through filing a complaint with the state's Division of Consumer Affairs. Please subscribe, like, and share this video, especially if you know someone who can benefit from it and help us grow this channel. Good news is that New Jersey has probably the best consumer protection laws in the country. When it comes to home improvement, there are many possible violations of the Consumer Fraud Act a contractor can commit. The most common ones are failure to provide home improvement registration information, failure to provide contractor's insurance information, failure to have a written contract for home improvement work, failure to state start dates and completion dates in the written contract, failure to obtain proper licenses and permits prior to performing work, seeking payment before it is due under the terms of the contract or before the work is complete, failure to begin or complete the work within scheduled time or at all without proper reason or cause and a written extension of the time, substituting materials for lesser quality materials than promised or warranted, failure to list products in the contract, attempting to charge additional money without having a written and signed change order, failure to state homeowners' 3-day right to cancel contract in at least 10-point bold type print, poor workmanship that causes homeowner to repair and or replace goods and services, unconscionable commercial practices. A link to the complete Consumer Fraud Act is in the description below. If your solar installer committed one or more of these violations, you should file a complaint with the New Jersey Division of Consumer Affairs. The complaint can be filed two ways, by mail, or you can download a copy from the complaint form via this webpage. The link for the downloadable copy will be in the description below. As you can see, it is a simple 2-page form. It asks for your information, the business's information, which type of business is involved, and for your statement of facts regarding the complaint. The form reminds you of 3 things, and this applies to the electronic version as well. Your complaint may be subject to disclosure under New Jersey's Open Public Records Act, so do not include any sensitive personal information. To use copies of your documentation, not the originals, as this applies more towards if you're going to mail the complaint in, since you don't on the web, you scan the documents. And that the business you're filing the complaint against will receive a copy of your complaint. Once you complete the form and have copies of your information, you mail it to the address at the top of the form, which is New Jersey Office of the Attorney General, Division of Consumer Affairs, P.O. Box 45025, Newark, New Jersey, 07101. Now let's take a look at the process if you decide to file the complaint on the web. A link to file the complaint is in the description below. The website walks you through step by step. In the case of a solar complaint, that falls under home improvement, and you'll want to choose against any business. On the next page, choose General Consumer Complaint. The default for the next question is no. And as it says, if you choose yes, they can't update you or award you any possible restitution. We're not actually filing a complaint, so we're just going to add generic information on the next couple of pages. You, of course, will enter your own information. Unless you are John Doe living on 123 Main Street. The final screen is where you upload your documentation, so to be sure to have it all scanned and ready on your computer before you start the complaint process. And that's it. As I said, New Jersey is fortunate in that there are strong consumer protection laws in place. Many states we're researching for future videos are not nearly as fortunate. But protections are only good if they're enforced. A lot of attention and press has been given to the deceptive sales practices many solar companies have been employing, and the victims have seriously been injured by them. However, what is not talked about is the injury and damage, both financial and emotional, that is done when a solar installer ruins your home with a faulty, not to code, fraudulent installation. The only way we can get these unscrupulous, fraudulent, or inept installers out of business is by calling them out, making our voices heard. If you're a New Jersey victim of solar fraud, We hope you will take advantage of the protections the state has established, find some relief, and make your voice heard.